What's up, everybody? It's your boy here, Mike, again for Flew the Coop, getting to another video that I found in my library. As I said, I have a ton of these videos, which I'm sure are old by now, have probably been circulated a million times over on the web. But nonetheless, this is my first time getting to them, so we're getting to know one another. This story or this video is about a Doordash driver who believes, in her estimation, she's going to somehow outrun the police while she's hauling her scooter along with her. Anyway, I don't want to give any spoilers away. Let's get into the video.
Okay, niggerize me.
How's it going?
I'm doing Doordash.
Doordash?
Yeah, I got my, what you call it, title and everything for the bike.
You need a license plate for it now, so you can work and use it.
So, as you can see, she says she has her title and everything. Title represents ownership. This does not have a license plate. Pretty simple. Doesn't require that much thought. She's already trying to make an argument. This interaction has been less than a minute, and she's already coming out with excuses.
I'm doing delivery right now for Doordash. Yeah, what's the problem? It tells you.
Yeah, because you can't have this on the road.
Wait, it's on the sidewalk. It's a 49. It's
all you come across.
Yeah, it's a 49cc though.
Doesn't matter. If you're using it on the road, you have to have it registered with New York State.
Do you have any paperwork for it at all?
Yes, I do. I can show you right now.
Yeah.
Yes, I can show you right now.
This woman right here is perplexed. She somehow does not understand what's happening in this moment. They're saying it's on a sidewalk. Clearly, you're not going to ride a scooter on a sidewalk to deliver food. You've been busted red-handed, and this one's she's already turned up to about 100. I could be wrong. Let's see where this goes.
I got your license.
Headquarters to truck 4.
I should have put my shit out with it. This is how you y'all. You got everything on?
The mail. Victoria.
Y'all be at the water, right? Y'all need the water? Yeah. I'm over here. I know exactly.
Just always have something to say. Just already a negative interaction. She's fired up about something. Jesus. This one's fumbling around looking for documents.
On Saturday, I was at the water.
I wasn't there. I was there, but I seen somebody was getting a ticket for their car. And you was trying to get her the ticket?
Probably.
Yeah, she was like, oh, I don't want to take the ticket. And he was like, well, I'm recording you. If you don't take it, then you're going to get in trouble for not taking it.
Probably.
Yeah,
that sounds like it. Sounds like it.
That definitely was just. She was like, oh, you're antagonizing me. You're antagonizing me.
She was parked in the handicap spot.
Yeah, but you walked away, right?
He said, I know exactly what you're talking about. She was parked in a handicapped spot. No accountability. Again, this interaction is less than 2 minutes. You already hear the arguments taking place. They have these lame, childish 5-year-old arguments.
Walked away and then you came back to keep bothering her. You're antagonizing me. You look like it's a gay girl. And her girlfriend is like a group of them. But I wasn't sitting there. I was sitting down. Hold on, I got it for you right here.
And you have your license as well?
Why? I don't understand. I'm doing Uber Eats. I'm doing a job.
She doesn't understand. You need a driver's license, not a registration, not a title of ownership. You need a license to operate a motor vehicle. Why is this so difficult? I believe this is taking place in New York. Again, you can see all the stall tactics, the delaying. She doesn't have her stuff in order. If she had it, she would have presented it already.
Who was driving this?
Yeah, but I drive it too.
Yeah, but she was driving when you observed it.
But I drive it too.
That has nothing to do with
She was driving, so we need to see her license because she can't
I'm
be
about to
driving.
show you my title.
By the way, I just want to say something. I noticed this a lot in America. Loitering. Maybe these gentlemen are waiting for their food pickup. I don't know what's happening. You got a guy here loitering. Here's a guy just stepped into the frame. Here's a guy back here scratching his head. Nothing but loitering. Nothing to do. No jobs. What's going on?
I understand, man, but you need to have a license.
I'm doing a job right now.
Driver, so since I'm with her, it's
I'm the licensed driver, so the fact that I'm with her, doesn't that make sense? No, she's driving with no license. You are not driving with a license. 1+1, you can't combine forces and transform and activate. You can't. One has to have a license. It's that simple.
The main question is there's no registration on the vehicle.
Oh, where's she going? Oh.
I'm getting away.
Where's she going?
Come on, I'm doing it. I'm not a
Do you see what has happened here? This is an interaction less than 5 minutes. You have a woman running with her moped and a backpack. If she had her documentation in order, there's no need for this. This is where the social media and these activists, these racial activists or these political activists get all these facts misconstrued. They tend to spin the story, spin a narrative, and create a narrative. How this is probably going to be a racist cop. This woman fled the scene, and when all she had to do was present her driver's license and documentation for the scooter. Clearly, she didn't have it because she wouldn't have run. I've been there, done that. I've been in this situation 30, 40 times. Never ran from a cop. Never had a problem.
Keep recording, man. Yo, sister, loosen up. Loosen up.
I am.
Sister, relax. Yo, you's a hoe, dog. You's
That's a girl, by the way.
Yo, you's a hoe.
I hope you got me
You's a
okay.
hoe. I'm gonna back up. Don't touch me. You scared too?
I'm scared?
Yeah,
What are
you
you
scared
supposed to
too? You scared too?
Oh, you gotta back up.
You gotta back up.
You gotta back
You
up.
keep running up on me.
I'm not running up on you.
Keep recording me.
We're getting you
Keep recording me. I'm gonna back up because your partner's a.
You need to
He slammed a girl for no reason. After she's on the floor and you're standing over there with.
These are people who are out of touch with reality, and you cannot rationalize with them. He body slammed a girl for no reason. Put the gender to the side. He body slammed her for no reason. I don't know what you guys saw viewing this video. I saw somebody flee a scene of officer asking a person for a civilian for documentation, and she fled. So that is for something. No, she fled the scene.
As long as you don't touch me. Touch me, I'ma sleep you. Touch me, I'ma sleep you. Touch me, I'ma sleep you. I'm not her.
Great ass.
Touch me, I'ma sleep you.
You're not gonna do nothing.
Don't come my way.
I'm not touching you.
Yo, it's crazy. Don't come my way. It's crazy. Don't come my way. Yo, look, I have a whole fiance. You crazy because they say that I'm doing delivery on my little ass. I already saw slick back and slick back say just don't ride fast.
What is going on here, actually? Why can't these people be quiet, take the L? Maybe if she would have just told the truth up front, maybe she would have got slapped with a fix-it ticket. Why do things, when you deal with certain segments of the black community, have to escalate to 1,000? This started out, the officer seemed to approach her relatively calm. He didn't seem like he was amped up. Her friend back here, you know, she's already at 100 because he asked her just for some documentation and paperwork. This is what I've experienced in Los Angeles. I had several situations where I personally felt I probably could have been killed, and I thank my lucky stars that I'm still alive and actually lived to see another day from 2 encounters in particular that I experienced with some of the subculture. My mother. Everybody's so with mama.
The same way. You antagonize a female. Don't worry about it.
He's antagonizing gay women, victim mentality to the fullest. Not being able to take any accountability. I don't want to keep repeating this word and regurgitate using this word, but come on, ladies. I mean, I don't even know what's happening, but Why can't these people understand what's up? It's so simple.
I do this all the time.
What have I done?
I just showed you told you to get out the water.
I wasn't there.
You was with him. Yes, you was. Yes, I was.
That's my first time working with him.
Well, you still want the 49cc. I just saw slick down. He's no.
Like beating up girls.
I can pay for this. Where's your wife at?
Put my hat on my head, Carly. I'll do the delivery.
Put your hat on. This is the most important thing at the
All you
moment.
need to do.
She said, "Put my hat on." But I don't know what it is. With some of the videos I see with black women when they're in these type of predicaments, these situations, they're grasping for the wigs, they're looking for a hat, and somehow, you know, when you find certain black women without their hats or wigs, they just like crumble. They like Samson. They all weak. You know, they just limp.
You have some papers for the car. She's trying to run. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not arguing with you.
I'm telling you now, because she's doing, she's working. She's at work, and he see me on the road. He waiting for her to go to the store. Instead of pulling that over there and throwing his hands like, and clapping her.
They can't get that hat straight.
He started harassing.
How many officers are at the scene of this thing? This is such a simple situation. And the fact that you have to use government and taxpayer money and resources to come to something that probably could have just been a fix-it ticket. Let's say she had her registration. Let's say she had her insurance. If she's operating a motor vehicle without a driver's license, this guy seems relatively reasonable. He doesn't seem like an angry, out of control officer. And I'm sure she might have been able to get away or get off with a fix-it ticket. Or maybe he would have confiscated the bike and it would have to be impounded for 30 days. I don't know how it works. That's just my experiences when I was living in California. But look how many officers. Look at the resources being utilized. It's just, this is crazy. So I have really no reason to laugh at this because ultimately this is very tragic in terms of we don't know what will happen with this woman. I know this is an old video. Maybe she's got her license reinstated. Maybe she lost her job. Who knows? Maybe she was able to maintain her job. The point is, I've seen so many videos very similar to this that have been circulating the web for years now with the same type of behavior and how somehow in America we can find it to be very, these can be defensible acts. Like people fleeing the police in this current state we're living in is something to be defended. People are defending people that aren't abiding by the laws when many of us do. Everybody, you know, this is decay of society when people can't adhere to basic rules. I don't know if this has anything to do with racism. You can make that argument. I don't see it. The woman has no driver's license. Her scooter has no plates. I mean, what else does she have in her background? Does she have warrants? We don't know these things, but the fact of the matter is she thought in digging through her phone, in that moment, she made a decision to take her scooter with a backpack on her back, and she thought she was going to outrun the cops. Let that sink in. I'm going to end this video right here.